Saturday night was a statement game for Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. They dominated the Pittsburgh Steelers 28-14, punching their ticket to the divisional round of the AFC playoffs. While the score might suggest a somewhat competitive game, let me tell you, this was never in doubt. The Ravens were the best team on the field by a mile, and here's why. The Ravens didn't just win, they controlled every aspect of the game, scoring drives of 95, 85, and 90 yards in the first half alone. That's the kind of efficiency that puts fear in opponents. This wasn't a contest, it was a clinic. Now the Ravens wait for the winner of the Bills-Broncos game to see if they'll host Houston or head to Buffalo. Either way, they look ready for anyone. The big story all season has been the MVP race between Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. And while voting is already closed, Jackson showed why he's more than deserving of a third MVP award. He was pure magic. 81 rushing yards on 15 carries, 16 of 21 passes for 175 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And it wasn't just the numbers, it was how and when he made those plays. Need a third down conversion? Done. A 95-yard drive? Easy. That highlight reel touchdown to Justice Hill just before halftime? Pure brilliance. The Ravens didn't need jaw-dropping numbers from Jackson because they were in control. But make no mistake, if more was needed, Lamar could have delivered. While Lamar was incredible, the game MVP has to be Derrick Henry. With 186 rushing yards on 26 carries, Henry completely changed the game. Here's the thing. When teams face Lamar Jackson, they usually focus on stopping him, especially on read option plays. But with Henry in the backfield, the Steelers had to adjust their entire strategy. They couldn't just key in on Lamar anymore. And that opened up the Ravens' offense in ways we've never seen before. And even with all that attention, the Steelers still couldn't stop Henry. That's what makes him a Hall of Fame caliber player. His presence alone makes everyone on the offense better. The play of the game came just before halftime. With less than 10 seconds left, the Ravens could have played it safe and gone into the locker room with a 14-0 lead. But John Harbaugh had other ideas. Lamar Jackson dodged what looked like a sure sack, kept his composure, and found a wide-open Justice Hill for the touchdown. That made it 21-0 at halftime, a knockout punch the Steelers couldn't recover from. This play encapsulated everything great about Lamar's performance: poise under pressure, incredible athleticism, and clutch decision-making. For the Steelers, this game marked the end of a stunning second-half collapse. After a 6-2 start, they lost their final 5 games of the season, including this blowout. And the questionable decisions started early. Winning the coin toss and choosing to take the ball? Unusual, but fine if you make it work. But they didn't. The opening drive went nowhere, and Baltimore immediately marched down the field to score. It got worse. Down 7-0 and facing a 4th and 1 in their own territory, the Steelers punted. Why play aggressive early only to get conservative when the game's still within reach? These decisions baffled fans and analysts alike. With this win, the Ravens are heading to the divisional round, full of confidence and momentum. Whether they face Houston or Buffalo, they've proven they can adapt and dominate against anyone. For the Steelers, it's back to the drawing board. This marks yet another playoff disappointment, and major questions remain about their roster and coaching decisions heading into the offseason. So, what did we learn from Saturday night? Lamar Jackson reminded us why he's one of the most electrifying players in the league. Derrick Henry showed us the value of a true game changer. And the Ravens proved they're serious contenders for the Super Bowl. What's your take on this game? Do you think Lamar deserves MVP? And how far can the Ravens go this postseason? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more in-depth NFL analysis. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.